Hey, Rain,
What?
let me show you this new product I'm using, man. I think you'll like it.
I ain't coming down there. I ain't trying no new product neither. What I've been doing for the last 30 years has been doing just fine. You always trying to outdo somebody.
You know, you won't try anything new. You're just a negative about everything. You just set your ways, ain't you?
In today's video, we're going to be doing some floor burnishing with a white pad. I also want to give a shout out to a company called CUI Solutions. I had a subscriber that recommended this product. They actually asked me a question about this product, and I done some research on this product. And they used the product, and I asked them to share their results with me. So today, I want to do a review from CUI Solutions on Red Restore. I have to say I'm very impressed of how they shipped this stuff and got it sealed. I mean, they've got it taped really good with black tape for shipping. That way you don't have to worry about the lid coming off and spilling. Awesome job there. I'm interested to see what this smells like. Also, has a very nice minty, clean smell, very clean smell. Looks like it's kind of pinkish. Let's go mix some of this up, mop it on, and buff it off. See what happens. Okay, before it gets started with the mixing and everything, I just got to stop here just for a moment because I need to do a little bit of shout out for Caleb Shaver. Caleb is a subscriber on the channel, and he contacted me through Messenger on Facebook and asked me about this product and what I thought about it, and I done some research on it, and I said, hey, I really like the idea behind this product. Then what I did is Caleb sent me some pictures of some floors that he had done, and I really was very impressed with the results. So I checked with the company that we buy our products from, and they don't have it on their website. So I decided to reach out to this company, CUI Solutions, Chemical Universe, and Derek from CUI Solutions in North Kansas reached back out to me, and I simply reached out and I said, would you be interested in sending me some of your product for me to use? And I said, if you will just send me a sample, no strings attached. All I want is a sample to try. I have a YouTube channel, and I will give you a shout out, and I will review your product honestly and as I use it, and I just want to see the results for myself. So Derek reached out to me. He emailed me back, and he said he would love to do that, and he was very excited about it, and I want to share the product with you. But to tell you a little bit about CUI Solutions, should be a pop-up right here somewhere for a link to their website. There also will be a link in the description. But CUI Solutions is a family-operated owned business. They've been operating for over 20 years. So this is the product right here that we're going to be using today, Red Restore. I was a little bit concerned about the directions on the back of the bottle, so I reached out to Derek, and I'm just going to read you one set of the directions on here, because the directions is that you dust mop the floor to remove the surface dirt and grit. You add 2 ounces of Red Restore per gallon of water in a clean mop bucket. You damp mop the floor with the solution evenly and apply a thin coat. Let the floor dry thoroughly. Then you burnish the floor with a high-speed floor machine and a proper burnishing pad. And I was like, so I just sweep the floor and I just mop this stuff on, then burnish it off. And he said, his directions was, that's what you do. So I was like, wow, there's no floor prepping and mopping before. So I was really pumped about that. So let's get into the video today. If you hear me say burnish, buff, I mean the exact same thing. I know I'm using a high-speed burnisher, but my old way in the very beginning of my custodial career, I used the word buff all the time for whether it was slow speed or high speed. We just said slow speed buff and high speed buff. So if you hear me say buff, I mean we're burnishing today. So let's get at it. Just using good old clean cold water. You can see, clean mop bucket. All right, I've got about 2.5 gallons of water in my mop bucket already. And so I'm gonna put 5 ounces of this. It says 2 ounces per gallon. So I've already got my water in my bucket like I always do. Then I just add my chemical. I don't know why they call it Red Restore now, because it does have that red tint to it. So I'm trying to mix that up. I started out with a clean bucket and a clean mop, brand new mop. I want to give this every chance that it has to do a great job. There's 2 pads that I used Burnish with, but today I'm going to be using a white pad. You also have the hog hair pad, but I'm going to be using a white pad on this particular floor. Let's burnish this baby. This floor has been used for a drama class, so they've done a lot of scuffing and dancing and stuff on this floor, and it has just lost its pop, as you can see in the lights. So I'm gonna mop this stuff on and let it dry. I'm gonna do some other stuff while it's drying. Come back, do a high-speed burnish on it, and just see if we can get these lights to pop in this floor again. This is floor number 1. Okay, we got the Red Restore. I got the Red Restore on the floor, and it's dry. And I'm gonna show you the floor. I didn't know whether it would dry with any kind of haze or anything on it. It just kind of looks like a regular floor. I don't see any, difference. I do see maybe a little bit of more of a shine to it, but that has been mopped. So let me turn the camera around now. I don't really see anything on there on the floor, so it is very clean. I will say that it's very clean. One thing that I noticed when I started buffing after the floor had dried with the Red Restore was this. I started smelling the fragrance again when I started buffing. It was like putting it back on the floor. Wasn't quite as strong, but it just gave it that fragrance. So definitely the product is on the floor. So I found that very impressive. These are the results of this floor after I've buffed. Lights are glistening really nice. And I am like shocked at this pad. This is after burnishing a whole classroom. And this pad is not soiled at all, hardly. I mean, I am blown away with that. Wow, let's see what he does. One thing I want to check is just to see what kind of residue we leave behind with the Red Restore. Not a whole lot. I do feel a little grit, which you normally go into. We're going to dust mop and see what we can get out. Not a whole lot, just your normal salt and pepper. That's probably the grit that I was feeling with my hands, but definitely a little bit different what I'm used to on just regular spray buffing on the amount of grit. I'm fixing to dump this mop water and just see what it looks like. This is the mop water with the Red Restore in after I have mopped a whole classroom and over half a hallway. And I mean, it's dirty, but it still has that red tint. You can't really tell with the bubbles, but it's not brown and soiled. Kind of impressed. Let's talk about it. Really not too bad. There's my sand and stuff. It settled to the bottom of the bucket. That's a good thing. Good separation. you can tell that the floor was definitely dirty. But it's like the dirt and the chemicals separated very well. Wow. Oh, let's go see if we can find a floor that's a little bit more damaged than this one, see what happens. Yeah. You know, here at the college, you can transport equipment by rolling it across campus, or you can load it on a pickup truck and carry it across campus. I prefer to load it. Okay, as you can see, this floor is in really good shape. This is one of my buildings. I have to give credit to the guy that had this building before me. I've been here 17 months, and this guy really took care of this floor, and I inherited a very good building to take care of. I have burnished this floor several times since I've been here, but you can tell even before the burnishing, it all is in very good shape. Just right here at the entranceways, it's kind of scratched up, but let's go to some damaged. This is a little office area. You can see that there's a lot of heavy scratches, and I do not expect the Restore to take these out whatsoever. But this floor here is pretty bad shape. Well, the results to the after of this little office just turned out amazing. Absolutely amazing of how well that this floor just restored. I mean, even the surface scratches and even some of the deeper scratches are not even showing. I mean, yeah, wow. You know, I think I've been a little bit too easy on this Restore so far. Come on, let's do a custodial closet that's just like bad shape too. Let's give her a real run for her money. How about this? Ought to be good. Good old nasty's custodial closet. Yeah, this is Raymond's closet. Look at that. Nasty. I mean, this floor here has had chemicals spilt on it, damaged. I mean, I'm really impressed just how this popped out. But the results, I'm very happy with. I'm happy. Will Raymond come in here and see this? Nah. So what are my thoughts on the Red Restore? Thumbs up. Absolutely. This is the white pad I started out with. I mean, you can see the little bit in the circle right there. And that's as dirty as it got. I mean, I'm not used to one staying that clean, doing that much burnishing ever. The results, I can't complain. The method of the easiness of mopping this on, just like you're gonna mop your floor and letting it set and buffing it off without having to fight that spray bottle. And all I gotta worry about is just keeping that cord out of the way and keep moving. Hey, thumbs up. Good job, Restore. Good job. So yes, I am very satisfied with the results of the Red Restore. Thank you, Caleb Shaver, for putting me onto this, and thank you, Derek at CUI Solutions, for allowing me to take a look at your product and send me your product. And I hope I have done you well in this demo, in this review. And I've got the link in the description below, and a link should be popping up right here again. Check out their website.